Everybody, I wanted to do a little video for you today to kind of help with some of the nuances or the ins and outs of discussion boards. So I've seen a lot of good discussion as of late, but I do notice a couple things, and you probably have heard me in my audio comments to you mention this to you. There's two things in particular. One is how do I kind of deal with the length of my initial post? The length, remember, has to be at least 150 words, and I know some people kind of fall short of that. The other one is grammar. How do I deal with grammar? The teacher's always telling me that I've misspelled things or I'm not using punctuation correctly or something like that. So I want to address those two topics here and kind of give you a couple tips and tricks that might help you clean up some of your discussion posts a little bit. So I'm here ready to kind of put together a hypothetical post. And what I would do, as you always know, I'm going to create thread, right? You get that. And then this is for the week 4 discussion board. And so you're going to start with your subject line and put your discussion right in there. Now, some people have actually typed something up in Microsoft Word and then attached it as an attachment to a thread. You don't want to do that. You always want to make sure you're typing in the message box itself. So what do I do in terms of tips and tricks when I'm worried about grammar, when I'm worried about the length? Go to Microsoft Word, open up a blank document, and type what you want to say in there. So I'm just going to start typing, I think that the video was cool and I liked what he had to say about the topic of fonts and other things. Okay, I intentionally misspelled some things here. Now, Microsoft Word, as it is designed to try to help you with some of your grammar. So if you're having concerns about spelling, if you're having concerns about maybe the misuse of punctuation, type it up in Microsoft Word first. So we see here, things are underlined. And if I right-click on what's underlined, it's going to give you some options. This one says another. And in this case, I don't actually want that, but I know there is something wrong, so I'm going to fix that. I look there and say, oh, there's a period missing. The nice thing about Microsoft Word is that it will help you in some of your grammatical issues. Now, it's not going to fix every single thing, and you can't rely on it completely. But if you're concerned about your grammar, if you're worried about misspellings and things, type it out in Microsoft Word first, and then you'll have a better understanding of, maybe what can I do to clean things up. On top of that, if you're concerned about length, if you're always writing something out and you're writing 75 words or 80 words, and I'm always telling you, you got to stretch it out a little bit more, in Microsoft Word, in the bottom left-hand corner, you're going to see a word count. So you'll be able to keep a tally of what you're actually writing, how much you're actually writing. So when you're finally done, you're just going to highlight it, copy and paste, or you can cut and paste if you want to, and then paste it in right there, and reading it over again because you want to make sure that you are reading things over numerous times. Then you're going to hit submit. So two things that you can do to help with grammar, or one thing to do to help with two. Basically, Word will help you with those two issues, grammar and word count. So hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, folks, you know where to find me. Thanks.